the ones no one remembers. They call it Whisperland. Locals in rural Ohio still whisper about it in gas stations and dying diners, though few can remember why. No roads lead to it anymore. Google Maps shows nothing but a blur of trees and a hint of rusted fence in satellite view. But once a year, on the longest night of summer, the entrance reappears. The rusted archway glows faintly. Lights flicker back to life. Music plays, warped, tinny carnival tunes drifting across empty fields. And then people go missing, and no one remembers them. Not their parents, not their lovers, not the police, except for Ava Quinn. She remembered Eli, her older brother. He vanished in the summer of 1989. A bright, odd boy obsessed with comic books and haunted places. He got out on his bike to meet friends near the old amusement park on June 21st. He never came back. Her parents had cried for a while, filed reports, called neighbors, and then they forgot him. By Christmas, it was like he had never existed. His room had been turned into storage. His name was gone from family albums. When Ava brought him up, her mother looked confused and said, "Are you feeling all right, honey?" But Ava never forgot. Not for a second. The first clue, Ava became a journalist. She didn't chase headlines. She chased truths that slipped through cracks. Missing person cases, rumors of false memories, collective amnesia. It led her to a pattern. Every year, on the summer solstice, someone went missing near a stretch of abandoned land between Knoll Creek and Old Route 18. The stories were always strange. A teenager in 1997 who told friends she saw a merry-go-round made of shadows. A hitchhiker in 2005 who claimed he walked through a tunnel of mirrors and saw people with empty eyes. Police reports stopped cold. Family stopped asking. Only Ava remembered. This year, she was going in herself. The night it opens. June 21st, 11:39 p.m. Ava parked her rental at a mile's distance. The air was thick with insects and humidity. She wore all black and brought only a flashlight, a thermal camera, and a micro recorder. At exactly 12 a.m., the fog rolled in. It came like a tide, swirling low and silvery, whispering through corn stalks. Then she saw it, the gate. Whisperland. The rusted arch stood tall, tangled in vines. On the other side, faded banners still fluttered. One night only. Ava passed through the gate. Her phone lost signal instantly. The park. The carnival was alive. Flickering lights spun lazily on broken rides. The carousel turned in slow, wheezing circles. A Ferris wheel groaned in place. The air stank of old metal, mildew, and cotton candy. But no people, no voices, only music, echoing from a place that didn't seem to have speakers. Then Ava saw them. Figures. Not people exactly. They stood too still, too tall. Their faces were long, like masks sculpted from wax. Their mouths didn't move, but Ava heard voices in her head. Faint whispers like dreams half remembered. "Ava, you came back. You shouldn't have remembered." She ran. The funhouse. Ava ducked into the hall of mirrors, heart pounding. Her flashlight flickered. Every mirror reflected a different version of her. Young, old, bloody, screaming. In one reflection, she wasn't there at all. In another, Eli stood behind her, smiling. "Eli," she gasped. The mirror shimmered. His smile twisted, eyes hollowing. His voice was not his own. "I live here now." She turned and smashed the mirror. It didn't break. Instead, it rippled like water. She reached out, drawn to the sound of a carousel bell tolling in the distance. The centerpiece. The carousel was the heart of it. It was ancient, built from dark wood and bone-like brass. Each horse was a grotesque mutation. Eyeless deer, faceless children, wolves with human teeth. One seat was a black throne that pulsed like a beating heart. Figures stood around it, motionless, watching. She recognized faces among them. Faces from missing posters. Smiling, empty-eyed, swaying to the music. One of them, too small to be an adult, wore Eli's denim jacket. Ava screamed. Give him back. The music stopped. Everything went still. Then they spoke, all of them at once, a chorus that came from nowhere. He's forgotten. Like the rest. You remembered. You broke the rule. Now you belong here too. The creatures. The ground cracked beneath her. A black mist poured out. From it emerged shapes, long, thin, impossible things. Their limbs bent wrong. Their heads were swollen with bulging eyes. Not of this world. Memory eaters. They fed not just on people, but on the memory of them, erasing them from the world, making them fuel. Ava stumbled back, choking on the fog. She pulled out her recorder, clicked it on. This is Ava Quinn. If anyone hears this, Whisperland is real. They take people. They erase them. Don't let them. A hand grabbed her wrist. Eli, or what was left of him. His skin flickered like he was half-formed. His eyes pleaded. Don't forget me. She held him. The creatures howled. Escape or not. Ava ran, dragging Eli's fading form behind her. The park screamed around them. Rides shattered. Lights exploded. The sky above twisted into fractals of color. She saw the exit gate. The arch was collapsing. They leapt through. Everything went black. 1 week later, Ava sat in a diner off Route 18. She nursed cold coffee and stared at her notebook. She'd written it all down. The park. The creatures. Eli. The recorder still worked. But something was wrong. When she showed Eli's photo to the waitress, the woman said, "Cute kid. Yours." When she asked her editor if he remembered the Quinn disappearance, he laughed. Ooh. She checked her phone. All her files were still there. But no one else remembered. Not even her own mother. The twist. That night, Ava went to bed with Eli's jacket folded on her dresser. She left the recorder running, just in case. At 3:06 a.m., it picked up a faint Carousel tune. The closet door creaked open, and from the dark, a voice whispered, "One night only, the end. Repeat button, but only if you forget."